party peeps, Shay with O.W.N Health and Strength, and today we're going to do tabletop elbow circles. So this is really good to help with shoulders, wrists, hands, lots of things that we do in life basically make everything kind of get tight and worked. And because we have to use our hands for everything, we don't always think about the fact that maybe we should do something nice for them too, like give them a little massage or do tabletop elbow circles. So we're going to start out in tabletop position. That means you're going to spread your fingers super, super wide as you can. They're going to be directly under your shoulders. Knees are going to be directly under your hips, and then try to push the tops of your feet into the ground. So it's almost as if you're hovering, but you're not. So from here, you're going to rotate your elbow creases forward, drop your elbows back, swoop them out and around, and then rotate elbow creases back forward. So I'm going to show you a couple more here, and then I'll show you from another angle. So we're going to do both directions here. So I'm starting in the middle and scooping out while my hand maintains contact on the ground the whole time. So I'm really focusing on pushing into each finger. And now that I've done a couple that way, I'm going to start by rotating my elbows out and then scooping around to the center. So with this, it's not a traditional tabletop as in you can move your butt a little bit, but you want to try and stay as supported as you can and have your upper body be doing most of the work. So my belly button is still pulling up to my spine while I'm doing these, so I feel nice and supported and I can really focus on wrist and elbow movement. So we are helping with forearm rotation. So you have two bones in your forearm that are actually supposed to rotate on top of each other. I know. But these are going to be super helpful for that. Anyone who works on a keyboard all the time, anyone who texts all the time, drives, or basically is living in modern times, our forearms and hands and wrists are tight. So again, hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips, pushing away from the ground to start out. So elbows are pointing, elbow creases are pointing forward, sorry. And I'm going to bend back, scoop out and around, and then rotate back. So we are getting lots of rotation in the wrists and elbows and shoulders. And then we're going to reverse it. So I'm going to turn the elbow creases back, bring the elbows out and around, scoop under, and then come back up. So you might hear lots of things popping. If it's not hurting, it's probably okay. If you don't feel pressure building up, it's probably okay. My wrist popped that whole time, and it's just because you have a ton of bones in your wrists that are like lots of tiny crunchy, Google it. But anyway, you have lots of bones in your wrists, so they make noise sometimes. Not anything to worry about. If you need to ease up a little bit, feel free to do these on like a table or even on a wall where you're not fully supported, and it doesn't have to be in tabletop position. But just try and get like smooth movement through all of those joints. Things aren't supposed to like clunk, 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 clunk like a roller coaster starting up the tracks. It's supposed to be kind of like fluid movement. So do your best, lube up those joints, and I hope this has been beneficial to you. See you soon.